What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hustling Sideways. It's a podcast where myself, Alan Halas, I'm a music writer.
I'm Jim Love, and I'm a motivational keynote speaker.
Where we talk to people about their side hustles, their passion projects, things they got going on outside of their typical 9 to 5.
Beyond 9 to 5, exactly.
Yes.
I took the words right out of your mouth quite literally.
But we also talk about the things that side hustlers, entrepreneurs, whatever you want to call them, people with a side thing, just go through. Everybody goes through it the same thing, and we kind of commiserate and share our experiences about that
Tips,
as well.
Best practices,
Yes.
failures, successes, all the things that
all
come
of
through.
all
Yes.
of the things. Today we are talking about, though, because it's normally a one-person operation for us to run our side hustles. We're talking about collaborating with the right people and doing, things that align with what you want to do. I will be the first one to say that doing what I do with Breaking and Entering, running my music website, does not happen unless I have, I have a music director now, Ben Slowey, who's awesome.
Shout out, Ben.
But we also have, in addition to that, I have people that kind of freelance and contribute to the site here and there. And we work with different companies on different things like that too. So like, that's important to me, is making sure that the people that I'm working with get it, because we focus on local music, we focus on independent music. I have to make sure that the people that I'm working with in that sense, like that are collaborating with me for something, that they understand the mission of what we're doing.
Very much so.
Because I've been doing this for a few years now, and I'm at the point where I know like kind of a defined vision for what this sort of is going to be. So when I'm working with somebody, I want to make sure that they understand what they're getting to. Like if we're putting on a show with somebody, like, no, we're not going to put on like, a big giant rock spectacle. That we are going to do something that's a little bit more in tune
fireworks.
with, that we're going to do something that's a little more in tune with what, we do at the website. Or if there's people that want to sponsor sections to our site, that they understand that they're getting coverage, they're getting editorial stuff. So part of it is having a defined vision, but the other part of it is finding people that understand you and understand what you're about.
Totally.
And I think whenever you have that automatically makes for a better product in general.
Absolutely. So. I mean, it's critical for me. I speak about being authentic. And so if I can't find someone who's going to sort of accept my work at surface level, I'm for lack of better terms, I'm screwed. It's like it's not going to work. And I especially when I'm working with educators and folks who just like understand why I'm there. It's not just like we need someone to just talk to our kids.
Right.
It's like what we want is someone to speak about this or specifically this, and we really like your message. And I can always tell when I'm going to work better with someone based on how they're asking me. And if I don't have that support, and it's happened before where I've actually said no to something because I'm like, I don't think we're going to get along well. Like, specifically, this was years ago, but there was a gentleman at a school who had reached out to me and said that like in one of my tweets, I mentioned alcohol. And I was 25, and I was like, I went on a happy hour with friends. Yeah. And he was like, we don't want our students being subjected to that. And I was like, dude, I'm an adult. Like, it'd be one thing if I was like, I woke up this morning and threw up everywhere. You know what I mean? That's a different story. But we totally disagreed on that. And I was like, if you're going to shield your students from knowing about the real world, you're doing them a disservice.
Right.
And I don't think we're going to work well together. And
it
was an amicable sort of thing. But right away, I was like, if that's the mindset, this isn't going to work out. So I have to find people that, number one, like get what I do and like understand the authenticity part, but also believe in it, believe in reaching students at a different level or employees, whoever it is, volunteers, etc. But that's huge. And the people that I work with make me more successful, frankly. And they spread the word. They tell people to work with me, and good people attract good people. That's what I found.
Yes.
So like the people that I can get along with really are passionate about what they do and passionate about what I do without me even realizing it. And it works out really well. So I totally, that's critical to my mission. And they know that. And I speak very clearly to that. I'm like, you being a fan of what I do is very critical for your students to like. Absolutely. For your employees or whoever it is.
Yeah. Good people attracts good people. What a good takeaway from that.
Yeah.
To your point too. Yes. I have found people that have not had the best interest in mind, or they think that it's something that it's not. A lot of people think that when you have a media outlet that it's just a promotional platform.
Right.
So they think that like the artists that are covered on our site that they're paying to be on there. So like I've had a lot of people be like, how much for this? How much for that? And it would be very easy for me to be like, well, if you want to pay XYZ, we'll put you on the front page of the site, but that's another instance of when you find people that like the collaboration isn't there, like you guys aren't getting, it's not aligning that way. That's when you got to say nope. And we did a whole other video about saying no, but
Exactly. Refer back to that video.
Yes. Well, maybe we'll link it somewhere.
We could do that.
It's
That's true. Somewhere up there. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so that's when you got to know, like, when it's right to collaborate with the right people, when it's right to say no to the wrong people.
It's important. Like,
I almost said say no to the right people.
Yeah, don't do that. Do the opposite of that. Yes.
No.
And when your vision, to your point, is clear, you know who you work well with and who you don't work well with. Pick and choose.
Yeah.
Like, be specific about that. And that's the more you do that, the more you're going to find your niche and to find the people that really support you, and the more successful you'll be.
Yeah, absolutely. So let us know. Have you ever had an instance of this? If you've collaborated with the right people, what went right?
Right? Isn't it hard to say?
What went wrong if you collaborated with the wrong people?
Yes.
But drop us a line, send us a comment, do whatever you got to do. If you are listening to this show for the first time, welcome. You can subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts, or watch your videos wherever you're watching this, or listening. And if you've got your own side hustle, we want you on the show. We want you to come talk to us. We're nice guys, we swear. Most of the time.
Yeah, sometimes.
Most of the time. So send us an email. It's hustlingsideways@gmail.com. You can also find us on social media. We are on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We are on YouTube as well. All of the things there. So you can do that. We are Hustling Sideways everywhere. So be friends with us. Hang out with us.
Come on by. We'd love to see you.
Be part of the Hustling Sideways experience as our side hustlers. And we will see you next time.
Keep on hustling.